So, you want to make it big as a Twitch streamer. Well, 9 out of 10 experts agree you're not a real streamer until you stream Jackbox games, and the 10th expert is just bad at quiplash. In this short long video, we'll tell you everything you need to know to get started playing Jackbox games with your adoring community, including some top secret streaming features known only by the biggest Twitch influencers and everyone else who watched this video. Getting started. For this guide, we'll assume you're playing on a Mac or PC since that's the easiest way to start streaming, but all the features we'll talk about are available on consoles too. Step 1 is getting your sweaty hands on the Jackbox title of your choice. Head to jackboxgames.com to purchase a Steam code for any game that strikes your fancy. In a sec, we'll run through some tips on finding the right game for you, but if you're not sure where to start, just grab the most recent entry in our award-winning Party Pack series. Use the code to install the game to your Steam library and start it up. Next, open your streaming software. We're using OBS. Add a game capture source to your scene, and then capture your game window. Then add your webcam if you want. Perfect. To go live, you'll need your Twitch stream key found in your channel settings. Copy that into OBS. Don't forget to set the category on Twitch to Jackbox Party Packs, and you're ready to stream. Your players. For many of our games, you'll need at least 3 people to play. You and your fellow players join the game by going to jackbox.tv on your phone or any other web browser and entering the room code you see on the game screen. The browser then becomes your controller for the game. It's a pretty seamless experience if you're in your living room, but when you're live on the internet, anyone watching can see the code and join as a player. Sometimes that's what you want. But if you're saving those spots for people you trust, like your mods or your Discord chat, you want to keep that code hidden from the stream. You can do this by hiding the game until you're ready to play, or by using our room code hiding feature in the game settings, which lets you toggle the code on and off as needed. Remember, as long as there are player slots open, anyone with the code can join, right up until the game is started, so you may want to start the game before revealing the game screen. You can also use our max player setting to lower the number of players to fit only your trusted group. That way, unwanted visitors can't jump in even if they see the code. And if you want to be really secure, you can turn on passwords for your game. This generates a password that players will need in addition to the room code. Anyone who has the room code but not the password won't be able to join as a player, but they can still join the audience. Speaking of which, your audience. In addition to your players, most of our games support an audience of up to 10,000 people. The audience can vote for their favorite answers and affect the game in other fun ways. Audience members join the game the same way players do by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Anyone who joins after the player slots are already full will enter the audience automatically. Since you're using Twitch, there's actually an even faster way to get folks into the audience, our very own Twitch extension, the Jackbox Audience Kit. Once you install and enable it on your channel, anyone watching your stream can vote for their favorite answers right from Twitch, even on mobile. The extension's configuration page has all the info you need to connect your game. Typically, audience members don't write or draw anything that appears in-game, so you don't have to worry about someone in the audience adding something inappropriate to your stream. The exception to this is the Audience Play-Along feature in Quiplash 2 and the Audience Suggestions feature in TKO. If you're worried, you can turn those features off in their respective game settings. Moderation. The internet is wonderful, but it also sucks, which means at some point you might wind up with a toxic player in your game. You've got 2 main tools to deal with unwanted player content without having to end the game for everyone. The first is manual censoring. Most of our games with writing and drawing allow the VIP, the first player to join, to instantly remove any player submission they find inappropriate. The response gets censored and is no longer eligible for voting. The second is our more comprehensive moderation feature introduced in recent games. This lets you or a trusted community member moderate content before it even hits the screen. Go to mod.jackbox.tv and enter the password from the game settings. Multiple moderators can log on at once to make things go faster. Because they're meant for streaming, both manual censoring and moderation are turned off by default, so you'll need to enable them from the game settings menu before you stream for the first time. Some games also have their own content settings, so it's a good idea to read through the whole list before you play. If the same person keeps trying to troll your game on Twitch, you may want to enable the Require Twitch setting. This requires players to log into jackbox.tv with Twitch and use their Twitch ID in the game. This lets you see who they are and ban them from your channel if necessary. And remember, if you're being targeted or harassed on Twitch or Discord, be sure to reach out to their support teams with any relevant information. Finding the right game. Now that you're ready to stream, which one of our games should you actually play? The short answer is trust us, they're all good, but some work better than others for Twitch. The vast majority of our games allow an audience to play along, which gives anyone watching a way to join the fun. The handful without audience support probably aren't the best choice for your first time streaming. Some games like Gespionage or Lieswatter are very centered around the audience. They're great for large groups and require almost no moderation. Games like Push the Button, Talking Points, and The Devil's in the Details are a lot more fun when all the players can see and hear each other. We recommend getting some friends on a video call so you can stream out everyone's audio and video. Discord is great for this. Finally, if you ever feel like the game's prompts are a little too racy for your audience, you can always turn on family-friendly mode, which makes our T for Teen games more playable for ages 10 and up. And that's it! You've got all the info you need to start streaming our games. Go forth and throw an online party that'll make us proud. But if the neighbors call the cops, we don't know you.